Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance, was a city-state teeming with ambition, creativity, and power. From the cobbled streets and bustling workshops emerged a family whose name would become synonymous with this era, the Medici. The Medici family's story is one of ambition, intrigue, and unparalleled patronage, shaping the course of art, politics, and society for generations. Their ascent began through shrewd business acumen, establishing a banking empire that spread its tendrils across Europe. This financial success provided the foundation for their political ambitions and their unprecedented patronage of the arts and sciences. From the family patriarch, Giovanni di Bici de' Medici, to the flamboyant Lorenzo the Magnificent, we will uncover the motivations and achievements of this remarkable dynasty. The Medici's journey from modest merchants to influential power brokers began in the bustling heart of 14th-century Florence. Giovanni di Bici de' Medici, the family patriarch, founded the Medici Bank in 1397, laying the groundwork for their future dominance. Giovanni understood the importance of discretion and carefully cultivated relationships with powerful families, including the ruling Albizzi. The bank's success was built on innovative practices, such as the introduction of the Bill of Exchange, revolutionizing international trade. The Medici strategically used their financial resources to gain political leverage, supporting allies and undermining rivals. The ruling elite of Florence viewed the Medici's ascent with a mixture of admiration and apprehension, setting the stage for a power struggle that would shape the destiny of Florence. While Giovanni di Bici de' Medici laid the foundation for the family's dominance, it was his son, Cosimo de' Medici, who truly embraced the transformative power of patronage. Cosimo's patronage was far-reaching, encompassing art, architecture, literature, and philosophy. He became a discerning patron of artists like Donatello and Filippo Brunelleschi, commissioning works that showcased both his piety and his commitment to Florence's cultural advancement. Under Cosimo's guidance, the Medici began to transform the cityscape of Florence, including the rebuilding of the Basilica of San Lorenzo. Cosimo's legacy as a patron laid the groundwork for the Medici's continued influence and cemented their association with the cultural flowering of the Renaissance. This act of generosity helped to democratize knowledge and solidify Florence's reputation as a center of learning. Cosimo de' Medici's influence extended far beyond his artistic patronage. He was a shrewd politician who navigated the treacherous waters of Florentine politics with remarkable skill. While he never held an official title, he became the de facto ruler of Florence, earning the title Father of the Fatherland for his leadership and contributions to the city's prosperity. He maintained the facade of a republic, but behind the scenes, he carefully manipulated the political system to his advantage. Despite his political machinations, Cosimo was a popular ruler, investing heavily in projects that benefited the city and its people. Cosimo's reign marked a period of stability and prosperity for Florence, successfully navigating external threats and forging alliances. His political acumen and strategic brilliance transformed Florence into a major power player on the Italian peninsula. Lorenzo de' Medici, grandson of Cosimo the Elder, embodied the Renaissance ideal of the Renaissance man. Born into a family legacy of power and patronage, Lorenzo embraced his role with unparalleled zeal and ambition, earning the title Lorenzo the Magnificent. Lorenzo was a man of diverse talents, a poet, a politician, a patron of the arts, and a shrewd diplomat. Under Lorenzo's rule, Florence experienced a golden age of artistic production, attracting the greatest talents of the age to his court. He recognized the power of art to elevate the human spirit and spared no expense in nurturing the creative genius that flourished around him. Lorenzo believed in nurturing the next generation of artists and intellectuals, ensuring that Florence's legacy of artistic brilliance would continue to shine. The Medici's patronage of art and architecture left an indelible mark on Florence, transforming the city into a living testament to the Renaissance spirit. Their contributions went beyond mere financial support. They were active participants in the creative process, guiding artists and architects to realize their grand visions. The Medici family's patronage was instrumental in the development of Renaissance art, embracing classical forms, realism, and humanism. They commissioned works from some of the greatest artistic geniuses of all time, including Donatello and Filippo Brunelleschi. Under their patronage, Brunelleschi reshaped the Florentine skyline with his groundbreaking dome for the Florence Cathedral. The Medici's patronage also extended to painting, commissioning works from masters like Sandro Botticelli. While the Medici's patronage of art and architecture is legendary, their support for science and innovation often goes overlooked. They recognized that true progress required nurturing intellectual curiosity in all its forms, and their support for scientific inquiry helped to usher in a new era of discovery and invention. The Medici family supported the work of inventors, engineers, and scientists, providing them with the resources and freedom to explore new ideas. One notable example of their patronage is their support of Leonardo da Vinci, a brilliant inventor and engineer. The Medici family recognized his multifaceted genius and provided him with the financial support and freedom to pursue his scientific inquiries. Their support for scientists and inventors helped to lay the groundwork for the scientific revolution that would transform Europe in the centuries to come. The Medici's political ambitions extended far beyond the borders of Florence. They understood that true power in Renaissance Italy required influence within the Church, a force that held both spiritual and temporal authority. Through strategic alliances, carefully orchestrated marriages, and generous donations, the Medici family sought to secure their position within the Catholic Church. The Medici Bank became the banker to the Pope, managing the Church's vast finances and wielding considerable influence within the Vatican. Their ambitions culminated in the election of two Medici popes, Leo X and Clement VII. These Medici popes used their positions to advance the family's interests, consolidating power, securing territories, and further enriching the family coffers. The election of Leo X as Pope in 1513 marked the zenith of Medici power and influence. Leo X, a true Renaissance prince, embraced the splendor and extravagance of the papacy. He was a renowned patron of the arts, commissioning works from Raphael and Michelangelo, transforming Rome into a center of artistic brilliance. However, Leo X's papacy was not without controversy, as his lavish spending led to the selling of indulgences, sparking the Protestant Reformation. Clement VII, the second Medici pope, faced a tumultuous reign, struggling to navigate the political and religious upheavals of the Reformation. In 1527, Rome was sacked by the forces of Holy Emperor Charles V, marking a turning point in the Italian Renaissance and weakening the Medici's grip on power. The Medici family's dominance in Florence began to wane in the late 16th century. Internal strife, economic decline, and the rise of new powers in Europe contributed to their gradual loss of influence. Despite their efforts to maintain their grip on power, the Medici dynasty finally came to an end in 1737 with the death of Gian Gastone de' Medici, leaving no male heir. Despite their eventual decline, the Medici legacy lived on through their impact on Florence and the Renaissance. The Uffizi Gallery and the Palazzo Pitti, originally built as Medici residences, became repositories for their vast art collection, showcasing masterpieces of the Renaissance to the world. The Medici family's legacy extends beyond the art and architecture they supported, fostering a climate of intellectual curiosity, artistic innovation, and political ambition that transformed Florence into the cradle of the Renaissance. The Medici family's story is a captivating blend of ambition, political maneuvering, and unparalleled cultural patronage. They rose from humble beginnings to become the de facto rulers of Florence, shaping the city's destiny for over 3 centuries. While their methods were often ruthless and their motives driven by a thirst for power, their impact on the Renaissance is undeniable. The Medici's patronage of art, architecture, and science transformed Florence into a beacon of creativity and learning, attracting the greatest minds of the age. Their support for artists like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli left an indelible mark on the history of art, shaping our understanding of beauty, humanism, and the power of the human spirit. As we marvel at the artistic treasures of the Renaissance, we are reminded of the enduring impact of the Medici family, a dynasty whose ambition and patronage ignited the flames of the Renaissance and continue to inspire us centuries later.